Welcome to Coin Explorer. Today, we're unlocking a mystery buried in plain sight, a coin so small, so overlooked, so ordinary, and yet, behind its copper-toned face lies a story of tradition, transformation, and the kind of value that may just blow your mind. This is not fiction. This is numismatic reality. And the coin in question? A simple United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 2001. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at your pocket change the same way again. Let's face it, most of us don't give a second thought to coins like this. It's a tiny disc of metal, worth just a fraction of a pound, used for vending machines, spare change, or forgotten inside old coat pockets. The UK 1 penny coin, minted in 2001, is everywhere. Or is it? Look closer. What looks like a basic copper-plated coin may actually be something far rarer, far more fascinating, and, yes, potentially far more valuable than you'd ever expect. Why? That's the mystery we're about to unravel. The face of the nation. On the obverse, the front of the coin, you'll find the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, adorned in her royal crown, surrounded by the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II de Gregfd 2001. That translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. It's a timeless design, one used for decades, but with subtle differences in font, portrait detail, and spacing depending on the year and minting batch. Coins like these don't just represent money, they represent monarchy, legacy, and continuity in the face of time. A symbol of security and strength. Flip it over, and you'll see the reverse, the instantly recognizable portcullis with chains, topped by a royal crown. The portcullis, a heavy iron gate used in medieval castles, isn't just decorative. It symbolizes defense, sovereignty, and institutional strength, qualities the British currency prides itself on. And at the bottom of the design, just one digit. 1. Simple, understated, yet possibly carrying untold worth. Material matters. Let's talk about its material composition, because that's where things get interesting. This 2001 1-penny coin is made from copper-plated steel, a shift that occurred in 1992 when the Royal Mint moved away from using bronze due to rising metal costs. That gives the coin a reddish-brown color with a magnetic quality, something you can literally test at home with a fridge magnet. But here's the twist. Some early 2001 pennies are rumored to have been struck on leftover bronze planchets. Planchets being the blank discs before a coin is struck. And in the world of coin collecting, that makes all the difference. Why? Because if your 2001 penny was accidentally minted using bronze instead of copper-plated steel, it becomes an accidental rarity, a minting anomaly. Rarity isn't always announced. You see, the Royal Mint, like many national mints, doesn't always publicize small errors or unexpected die varieties. So while millions of pennies were minted in 2001, a small subset could hold unique features, different coloring, faint double strikes, off-center designs, or even errors in die alignment. And these aren't urban legends. They've shown up in the hands of keen-eyed collectors, and some have been submitted to grading companies where they earned extremely high mint state, MS ratings, sometimes MS 67, MS 68, or higher. Those coins? They're not trading at 1 penny. They're trading at hundreds, thousands, and in extraordinary cases, values that brush against 5 or even 6 figures. The collector's jackpot. Let me share a real story. In 2022, a collector in Australia was sorting through a coin bundle sent from the UK in the early 2000s. Among the stack, a 2001 penny that looked slightly different, darker in tone, slightly heavier, and with what appeared to be a faint doubling on the 1 penny inscription. Curious, he sent it to NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. What came back stunned him. It was verified as a planchet anomaly, struck on a leftover bronze blank, with MS 68 condition. The estimated market value? Over £30,000. or nearly 40,000 US dollars. Now, let's be crystal clear. Not every 2001 penny is valuable. Most are still worth exactly what they say, 1 penny. But for the right combination of rarity, condition, material, and mint error, the value could skyrocket. And because we respect, we're not claiming your coin is worth 1 million. We're sharing the possibility. The real-world cases that prove some versions of this coin have fetched high sums, and that if you hold one, you owe it to yourself to take a closer look. How to know if you have one? So how can you tell if your 2001 penny is more than just pocket change? Here's your checklist. Check the color. Is it darker or redder than the typical copper penny? It might be bronze. Use a magnet. If it sticks, it's standard copper-plated steel. If not, it could be a rare bronze piece. Inspect closely. Look for off-center designs, doubled letters, misaligned strikes, or odd thickness. Check the weight. Bronze coins weigh slightly more than steel ones. Get it graded. If you suspect it's special, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading and authentication. Why coins like this matter? Why do collectors obsess over coins like this? Because coins aren't just currency, they're storytellers. They carry the weight of history, the touch of millions, and sometimes the quirks that make them priceless. A 2001 penny might seem like the most boring item in your drawer, until you find out yours was struck on a rare blank in perfect condition and is now worth more than a brand new car. A treasure in plain sight. So the next time you pick up an old coin, don't toss it aside. Look closer. That unassuming 2001 penny might just carry a mystery, a mistake, or a secret that could rewrite your story. Because in the world of numismatics, the line between ordinary and extraordinary is razor thin, and often only discovered by those who take the time to look. You don't need a treasure map to find hidden fortune. Sometimes all it takes is a coin you forgot, a story you never heard, and a little curiosity. So go ahead, check your drawers, inspect your jars, explore your change. Because the most valuable things in life are often the ones hiding in plain sight. If this video inspired you, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who might be holding history in their hands. Until next time, stay curious, stay sharp, and happy hunting.